this. He was about to dismount. Cluster Q's activated here in Rivercop's Fount on top of Dominant. Don't know if we're going to get a fight here. He is overcharged. Well, halfway through his overcharge. Who's this to the southwest? Nope, that's Elevate. And One Punch Man. Oh, CIR just zoned in on top of Elevate. So maybe Tamash.
Well, it looks like the PoE forces that I've seen are going from Curve into Thunder Rock Upland and then over to Font. So they're taking a bit of a roundabout way instead of going through Crossing.
Alrighty, well, on Tamashi, he was just right on top of PoE here. He's going to be backing off. I saw a couple members of Last Warn on the field as well. He has Surf and One Punch Man.
Yeah.
Yep. In the zone to back him up here. There's One Punch Man just to his northeast. Like they're trying to buy time here, maybe? I'm not sure what the deal is. Let me see if Syndic is taking the bait. He is indeed. He is chasing them. So I'm going to stick on Tamashi for the time being.
Remember how we were just talking about those Menace guys over in Curve? They were able to come up behind the people in Curve who are cluster queued into the next zone and just take out a bunch of Sun Alts and other PoE backup with a pretty nice clap squad, I would say. Just a little bit of a bomber team here. Doing work.
Also, Africa now has action.
Africa now has action. Let's go check out Africa now.
And on Africa now. Yep, he's in the thick of it. Engaged with One Punch Man here. The Tamashi group of Elevate still to the northwest side of him up on the road, not engaging. CIR are next to Africa now at the moment, and it looks like One Punch Man are getting pushed to the northwest here. Looks like the Monkey group still haven't rotated back around. Looks like they're maybe leaving, unless they put off. That those blobs are heading towards the northeast door, as the remaining members of One Punch Man are getting deleted here. I'm going to check Tamashi. Okay, Tamashi's dismounted all the way to the west, wrapping around to the southwest side. Let's stick on Tamashi for the time being. It looks like he's about to get some action on the back end.
Well, it also looks like Africa now is about to head into the side of Surf here.
Alrighty, hopping.
He's very... I mean, this is one of those things where it's just a bunch of Diddy dancing on both ends here.
Yep. Tamashi's still wrapping around to the southwest side.
Trying to catch I Engage. Not having any luck, but it does look like Africa now is engaged now with Surf. Dominant right on top of Africa now. These two pillars of the community engaging in one-on-one warfare.
Alrighty, and Tamashi's group did just engage on a couple members of PoE to the southwest side, so it looks like it's all engaging at the same time. We're going to stick on Africa now as our main POV, as Surf are holding the choke point here, looking for an engagement. Their tanks are getting shut down by the snare charge. Defensive inertia rings coming down for Surf as they try and pull back away from the choke point here. Africa now trying to look for an engagement. Defensive icicle coming down for Surf on the choke point, slowing down the movement there of Last Warn. Last Warn, though, not taking the bait coming through that choke point. You don't want to send all your clawfrees through that choke point. That's going to be a devastating blow. Surf are ready to hit that choke point whenever they want. Africa now knows it. See what the play is here. Snare charge coming in, a little bit of focus fire coming down on the front line. Not enough, just bullying on the tanks here at the front. Like, I'm surprised there isn't.
I hate to interrupt here, but Tamashi's group just got collapsed upon by CIR and Skoyatal, and they are hurting. They're trying to pull themselves out, but they just lost a lot of members in that initial clap, and are still kind of stuck in a choke. They're now trying to go after what is this Skoyatal and the collective of something?
Yep.
Brave collective?
Well, as that was happening, Africa now backed away from the choke. Surf just engaged as well. Africa now just to his southeast is going to be that group of Elevate that you're just talking about. Big engagement onto Surf's front line here. Armor Pierce does come out. Not enough DPS follow-up, though, to take that kill. Return Cam9 comes in for Surf. Surf looking for an engagement of their own. Brado Furies looking for a connection here. Galaclap does come in, misses pretty much everyone on that club. Africa now rotating to the western side for the choke point of the trees. The pressure is on those. Surf not giving up this attack. Damnation Pierce onto the front line of Last Warn. Big Camland clump dragging that Camland into a Zerg. Not enough follow-up damage. The resets though coming down. Africa now looking for a return engagement onto the choke point. Here it comes. Permafrost connecting. The return damage coming out though. It's not going to be enough. A lot of tanks shutting down the DPS in the back. Kiss goodbye with that massive Growkeeper E, stunning the whole entire backline of Last Warn. Last Warn though still kiting to the western side. Melee damage, just applying the pressure. Surf still charging through the choke points, not giving up the pressure. Big Camland comes in once again. Nice melee DPS. The Halberds are there churning. Is it going to be a deletion here by Surf? I think so. Galaclap does come in. Africa now looking for a return engagement. Not going to find anything really with that turn. Unfortunately, that's going to be another massive engagement here by Surf. Another followed up Camland clump. Armor Pierce comes out. It's going to be a faux deletion here. Africa now is broken, and I'm wondering if Tamashi is still engaged with the action.
No, Tamashi is wrapping around now. He had to get some distance. He had to move north, get out of the danger, pull his group back together, and they have. And it looks like they're wrapping around between these two bubbles. He's moving more towards the eastern group here and the hideout, whereas the western group seems to be where the most of the death and fighting is occurring.
Yeah, I'm on Tamashi now. He's making his way towards that eastern side of the map here, still on foot, trying to gain some momentum here as he moves forward into maybe the remaining forces of PoE. I'm not sure if they're still alive. He has backup of One Punch Man on the field as well. Okay, starting to see some dismounts here of PoE in the back end. This could be a devastating blow. I don't think PoE knows that Tamashi and the Elevate boys are coming in for the engagement. They're caught off on an icicle. Here comes the big Camland engagement onto the front line. Big DPS output. CIR are going to get melted on that engagement. Going to be a full push here. They need to be careful though. Squad also on the field. Blue Army getting pummeled here by Raid. It seems nice return engagement by CIR with the tanks, just stopping the push here from Elevate. Elevate going to take the western side, trying to make some space here away from their allies to the east. CIR to the southwest side. Raid also coming in, and once again Tamashi backing off here. Doesn't want to get involved in the friendly fire as they're working together, but obviously outside of alliances. So friendly fire is enabled. Tamashi, though, still applying the pressure onto CIR to his southwest side. Is he going to find another engagement anytime soon? We have Black Order down there as well. That's going to be even more friendly fire they need to be careful about. It looks like he's going to be backing off completely. Surf also coming in as well as more backup here arrives. I'm wondering if we're going to find a better POV for this fight. Syndic is running. I think PoE are completely broken here. Let me double check. Hop on Flame, actually. They just engaged or got engaged on by Surf on the eastern corner of the map. Devastating engagement by Surf. Looks like Flame is going to be saving himself the loot, and he bows out of the engagement as well.
I'm heading him back over to Tamashi here. He's just kind of hunting down. It looks like CIR. Is that it? Yes, it's Crimson Imperium Reborn to his southwest.
Yep.
I believe he's fighting against Tamashi right now as Syndic. They're
up on Dominate. He's destroying Blue Army at the moment.
Oh, nice.
Nice engagements. Dominate here, applying the pressure on top of this Blue Army group, demolishing them on the choke point here. Defensive inertial ring and firewall coming down. Dell also on the command mammoth here. Raid joining the fight once again, applying that pressure. The members of PoE Scoia'tael on the northeast side for Dominant to handle, but he has One Punch Man here alongside him to fend off the attacking forces of Scoia'tael. Scoia'tael on the run to the northwest side. Dominant just going to pick off one guy. As
you do.
I think this is coming to an end here, and the anti-PoE coalition going to be taking the W.
They did, yeah.
River Cops found.
And we don't see this happen all the time. We see them win objectives, but in the last couple of days, we've seen PoE win a lot of these ZVZs.
Yep. It seems like this time very much organized in terms of like where the flanks are coming from. what groups are holding where on the map. Like we saw it, like there wasn't a lot of friendly fire engagements, a couple like near misses, so to speak, but nothing too devastating, and it just overran the PoE coalition here. Nice win. Also holding the foothold of River Copse Fount. That means that they can move to the northwest and northeast, or southeast, shall I say, to start hammering away on those hideouts. Because remember, Thunder Rock Ascent and Thunder Rock Upland both under attack here, both hideouts owned by PoE. And I'm wondering how, if anyone's actually on top of them, because we are 4 minutes in past the timer. And okay, PoE are defending Thunder Rock Upland. Syndic is here with a force of PoE. There's quite a few blobs on the map. I believe they're all PoE. Yep, they are indeed. But that blob that just won the fight to the northwest will be queuing into this zone. I'm going to go check on Thunder Rock Ascent.
Okay. I'm going to keep an eye on these teams as they... I'm hoping somebody else will come back with some more forces for the PoE alliance. We'll get more action soon.
Yep. Thunder Rock Ascent on 50% of the shield here. Raid and Sloth on top of the hilltop here with no defense in terms from PoE. I don't even think they're going to have enough time to rotate if they wanted to. Ooh, okay. Interesting. It's like maybe some pro Waka Jacka here trying to queue in to Thunder Rock Ascent and maybe try and bomb the hideout here. But I don't think they're going to have enough time. They're still trying to queue in from Droll. Quite a decent battle here. I'm guessing it must be the next fight will be in Upland.
Yeah. Hopping around trying to find people as they're all out. And just they haven't quite gotten back to each other yet.
Yep. And Elevate, Conquer, Dry Vein End as well. So that's the southwest completely removed of PoE territory. And CIR holding on to River Copse Path and Crossing. PoE also gaining River Copse Curve territory. And Hammer and Sickle gaining or holding on to Thunder Rock territory.
And there's a crap ton of PoE coming out of the hideout in CIR's hideout that is at 2 out of 4 shields in Thunder Rock.
Oof. Yeah, cluster queues activated here. A couple Black Order on top of Syndic.
Go see what happens with that.
Don't know if we're about to get some action here. Some of them dismounted. CIR dismounting as well. Shiro on the field on the command mammoth right next to CIR here. It looks like Black Order a little bit split off in this engagement. Some members going to get caught off guard, it seems. I don't know if it's going to be a faux chase onto Shiro's mammoth here, or if Black Order have a faux squad on the field to fight this. Okay, we see some more Black Order to the southwest and southeast, but they are heavily spread at the moment. They're just getting picked off here by CIR. Some return engagement with the Avalonian crossbow by a wild Black Order member, but that's not going to do anything. Finally, we see the bigger fight here. Okay, Black Order able to stabilize themselves to the southeast side. Are they going to do a full engagement here? It looks like they have 0 healers because nothing's coming down for this group that's just getting caught. Big Grovekeeper there by Blonsky, and that's going to be able to clean up the remaining members of Black Order just left to die here. I'm wondering what Shiro's up to. Okay, War Gods and Raid have just zoned in as well. They're going to be on top of Shiro. Sticking with Syndic here as they're going to be right in the thick of it any second now. As Raid come crashing in over the northwest side. We have Waterwell here working alongside CIR as well. Monkey and Raid coming in for their engagements to the western side of our screen. Syndic, those looking for a return engagement, maybe onto the front line. They're going to get caught off guard. A couple members of Raid going to be going down. Big Camline clump on the western side. Is it going to be a full wipe on that group? I'm not sure, but it looks like a lot of tanks going to get picked off here. It looks like Momono's about to go down as well. He does hit the ground. That's going to be one less short caller here for Raid. But we do have Monkey still on the field. Tenacity to the eastern side of Syndic. Syndic's clumping up his men. Big Sosaf engagement comes in. Enigmatic staff saving PoE with that engagement. And now we're going to see the return engagement come crashing through this tiny choke point any second now. Big Brimstones and melee DPS coming out. Actually, no, they're going to return to the north side. Raid and Surf now come crashing in. Look at this coordination between the anti-PoE coalition at the moment, organizing their codowns and engagements. It is just sending PoE into a little bit of a frenzy here. Big Camline clump on top of Syndic. No follow-up damage, unfortunately, but look at this engagement on the eastern side. Massive engagement onto Surf. I think Surf are one and done on this engagement. Syndic making quick work of that group of Surf. Just a massive Camline club, followed up by a death pile. But now Tenacity making use of that clump, actually, of all the people combat loading. The melees there, applying the DPS. Black Order coming in on the southwest side as well. This is a chaotic battle. Big clumps, big deletion. Black Order also getting deleted with a big Camline clump here by CIR. Syndic, though, breaking off to the northwest side, allowing his men to have some breathing room here, allowing the boys to regroup a little bit. Heals coming down, but look at this. Another group of Black Order coming in on the western side. War Gods and Elevate on the western side. Syndic needs to return engagement up onto the hilltop to the eastern side here. Can he find anything? His front line is getting deleted. That's going to be a big engagement here by Elevate. The return comes in. Health bars are dropping left, right, and center for both sides. I think that was an even engagement, if anything. And it looks like CIR are going to be backing off west, maybe finding a new choke point. We'll have to wait and see. But for the time being, there is a blob on that hideout. I don't know if it's getting hammered or defended. I'm not sure. But CIR still on the warpath. They are making their way towards the hideout. So I believe it is getting knocked. If anything, I would guess so. Cluster Q is about to allow reinforcements to come in here as the next wave of reinforcements come in. Okay, War Gods were on the hideout, it seems. But CIR coming in, defending, pushing that group away. 9 minutes remaining until this hideout gets reset or loses its shield. And if it does lose its shield, means final shield will be on this hideout for tomorrow. I believe for the 3rd time during this war.
Oh, boy.
I don't know if Syndic wants to reset this battle mount or not. I don't know if he's too scared to do so. I mean, he knows enemies are directly to his eastern side here. Like, reinforcements did come in.
Do you think he has time? Like,
I'm not sure. I think he says screw it, but he's going in anyway.
Okay.
I didn't see any ballistas on the field for the anti-PoE coalition. So he shouldn't be that scared. But look at this group to the southeast side. Who's that going to be? Elevate to the eastern side. This is some tight choke points here. Here comes the damage output, the big red circle from Syndic's Mammoth here, boosting the damage output of all those melees, finding those clumps. It's going to be a big engagement to the eastern side on top of Elevate. Any follow-up damage on top of that. Big return engagement, though, onto the front line of CIR. A lot of front line getting deleted there. Nice return engagement there by Elevate. Syndic going to be backing off to the west. His backline is getting pummeled as well by melee DPS. I think he thinks he's getting flanked. Blue Army to his southwest side. A couple members, if anything, but Black Order here, the prominent force, as Syndic switches his POV directly into the backline. Yeah, big engagement. Massive Camland. Permafrost going to be deleting that group there. Nice plays by CIR.
Very well done. And now they're on, what, 1 bar here for this Mammoth? This is risky business, but he feels like he's got the momentum right now. Is going to push these guys to the end.
Yep. 7 minutes remaining as well until the hideout resets as well. It's just playing for time at the moment. CIR not going for the full wipe and the full engages, just picking off groups that they can find as easy targets. Surf coming in on the northwest side up the road here. Looks like this is where we're going to find our next engagement. There comes the carpet. Speed boost comes out for PoE. Are they going to catch a big enough clump for a deletion here? No, they're not. Surf are going to be walking away from that engagement just fine, but the pressure is on. Some members dismounted, spreading off into the wind. Syndic going to be rotating on top of the hilltop, making sure the hideout's okay here, sending off those scouts to make sure. I think he just got the A-OK, that everything's fine on the hideout. This behemoth, though, for Surf, it's going to start getting picked off here. It is going to go down.
Okay.
Reinforcements.
Yep. That behemoth is done.
Yep.
Surf a little late with reinforcements here, as you said. And good Grove Keeper. Too bad there's not a lot of follow-up other than the follow-up that killed the Grove Keeper.
Yep. And
that was a massive Robinhoodrs play right there. He just dove in completely without a team, hit everyone, and was like, yo, where you guys at? Where my friends?
Yep. Behemoth did not trash as well, so that's going to be a gold Behemoth pickup there for CIR. Is this all of it here? That blob just shrunk down in size. Looks like it's just CIR left here. Last warn to the northeast side, and this is going to be, it looks like it's going to be a win here. It is indeed. Members of Blue Army protecting the hideout here. No one from the opposition hammering away. 4 minutes, 50 seconds remaining, 81% health left. It's going to start regenning here soon as no one's attacking it. I believe, though, the hideout in Thunder Rock Ascent did lose its shield.
Okay.
Let me double check.
Yeah, that happened.
It did? Okay. Yep. Righty. So one objective done and one objective lost here. 2 out of 5. We're going to see... Shozen.
Yeah.
What's your bet? Do you reckon this Scoretel hideout's finally going to go down?
I'm not betting against CIR right now.
I don't blame you.
Like, every time it's gotten to the point where it was close, they've saved it. And they've done it with masterful positioning of their armies around the zones that house that hideout. And nobody's ever even gotten close to it. Once it gets down to 2 shields, it's just been, no thank you. We're not playing here today, and neither are you.
I'm talking about wait, is this going to be a full engagement here? Who's fighting? Yep. Let me find us a tank. Probably Momono for raid. Yep. He is dismounting, fighting some PoE here in Rivercop's Fount. Hammer and Sickle to his east. Also a couple members of Sun. Looks like we missed a little bit of a bloodbath in this zone as they were fighting in the zone southeast. I'm not sure if we're going to get another full engagement here. Just random members of PoE getting picked off. Let me double check by the hideout that we're not missing.
Yeah, people are. There's just a couple of people hopping in and out of the hideout here. As you're over in Rivercop's Fount, right?
Yep.
Yeah, there's just people popping in and out of the hideout. Nothing significant force-wise from PoE, but people are sacrificing themselves. Maybe just slow down the process. I don't know.
Yeah, it looks like Raid just cleaning up house here. They are starting to shift to the southeast side of the map.
I mean, it's only vulnerable for, what, 2 more minutes, and these guys aren't doing anything significant here. Why is Raid even standing here? They don't have hammers out. No point.
Yeah, I think this group was the group that, obviously, they can return the fastest, I believe, to this area. And obviously, the fight was happening on the zone southeast. This hideout isn't under attack. They were just clearing up the remaining members of PoE that were probably queuing in to the zone southeast. Now it's going to be interesting to see. Now the zone southeast has pretty much been secured. Are we going to get another round of action? Because Last Warn are on the northwest gate in Thunder Rock Upland, along with quite a few PoE. I'm not sure if we're going to get another round of action or not.
Well, Domna is out and about still, alone. He has his group far ahead. He must be scouting or trying to catch up. Actually, he just scouted quite a significant group of PoE over in Upland. So maybe he'll be bringing over Surf in just a moment. We'll see what happens here. I'll keep an eye on it.
Okay. Looks like the Elevate and Raid group in Rivercop's Fount are moving to the southwest door. I'm not sure if they're going to be calling it here. Obviously, all objectives are pretty much done.
Yeah, that was quick. Whew.
Oh, there's a PoE and squad in the zone southwest, so they could be shifting to clear them out. Let's see what they do. Click on Tamashi for the time being. See what the play is here. Oh, cluster queued. Okay, he's not going for the southwest door here. You're buying time? The deal. What's the play? The play is to see if they get a pup from the dire bear that they're about to slay.
Okay.
No loot bag. Unlucky boys. Sun. Couple members of Sun here.
Gonna go check out a Big Banana. I hear they are taking down a Sun hideout. And yeah, that's what it looks like over in Spring Sump Basin. That you have a number of One Punch Man just kind of did they take it? No, that's theirs.
Hop on Momono.
I don't know what
PoE
I'm getting told the wrong information. Sorry.
Yeah, Momono PoE just zoned in along with squad. Momono dismounting in Rivercop's Fount. Also, remember, Tamashi is all the way to the northwest side, so a sandwich maneuver can come in here for the anti-PoE coalition. Looks like CIR and squad standing on top of each other here, so friendly fire is enabled. Here comes the first camline engagement. No follow-up damage from PoE on that engagement. Momono's still kiting to the southeast side. There is a blob coming around on the southeast side of the territory and northeast. Don't know who that is, but here comes the first major engagement. CIR trying to wrap around and engulf this group of raid here. The initial engagement really didn't do much. Now it's going to be full kite mode, and this is where CIR come into effect. Look at that melee damage is chomping away. Big brimstones on the northwest side of our screen here. Massive camline clumps coming in, trying to stop the advancing forces of Last Warn. Last Warn was the flank along with Blue Army, and it looks like Raid are going to be stuck in a very disgusting sandwich here. And I think this is
yeah, I don't see anything happening positive for Raid right now. This looks like they are completely outnumbered, completely surrounded, and crushed.
Yeah.
I mean, well, here's some good for Raid. I mean, Momono's going to probably be able to survive this, and maybe not.
I don't know.
There's a chance. He has a chance. So
Tamashi's still in the zone. And Tamashi is that group by the road all the way north of the territory. I don't even know if they engaged with the PoE group that zoned in. It looks like Tamashi is in full run now to the southeast door. May get caught off by this group of Skoytal. That was a nice maneuvering there by the Elevate boys. No, I may have spoke too soon. Big camline clump comes in. Damnation Pierce. A lot of boys getting dismounted. I think Tamashi's going to call for if you got dismounted, unlucky. As the rest, as the rest of Monkey are going to be running for their lives to the northeast door.
Probably just reminding everybody where they can go ahead and file their re-gear reports.
Yep. There we go.
Well, this is a back and forth day.
Indeed.
That's what you like to see, though. I don't like seeing either of these two sides pull too far ahead because I don't want one to really crush the other as much as I just want them to keep crushing each other.
Yep, for sure. It looks like PoE going to be claiming victory here in Rivercop's Fount. Vindic marches northeast. Okay, Dominant is all the way out of... Dominant's on the way home. Okay. I was wondering where he was off to. Big Banana is at home as well. So no one left out on the field here for the anti-PoE coalition. apart from Tamashi and the boys in Elevate as they run northwest, trying to find themselves a little bit of safety away from the PoE Zerg that just had its victory. Sloth in front of him, but I don't think Tamashi wants to fight that massive group of PoE. I don't blame him. Objectives are done. There's no point of inting sets. And I guess that's going to be the ending of our show here.
Yeah, we do have another show, though, Rob. We're going to have the AO Daily Show community show, and it's going to be a very special community show today. We'll be premiering Seed's new song, Carry Weight on My Boots.
Yeah, we had a little teaser of it yesterday during the show, and it's shaping up to probably be one of the best Albion songs ever created.
Yeah, we're going to actually play a bunch of other Albion songs today as well, so that you can get an idea of how it compares to the other ones. Yes, we will be playing Judy Boots, the all-time favorite Albion song of most of us, and we'll see how it compares to them, as well as, yeah, we'll even play a song or... Okay, I was going to say a song or two by Vetus, but we're not doing... No. We're going to play a song by Vetus. I don't want to do that to everybody.
Yeah. But no need to punish them.
No.
But our audience can find the rest of our coverage and past shows elsewhere on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/AlbionTV, where you can find the 5v5 20 versus 20 Crystal League coverage, along with the war reports, Invasion Day action, and some interviews. But mainly our interviews can be found elsewhere, can't they, Shozen?
Certainly they can be. You can find them on soundcloud.com/AlbionTV, or you can go to any place where you listen to podcasts and the like. Just type in Albion TV in the search bar and they should come up. We have over 100 of them on there now, so you should be able to find one that is of your liking.
Yo, we will be back tomorrow with more ZVZ action as well. But for now, stick around for the daily show, and we're out of here. Peace.